You all may recognize this gentleman's face. You certainly recognize his voice. This is Fred Guttenberg. He had the unfortunate happenstance to become famous when his 14-year-old daughter, Jamie, was killed at the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas massacre 2 years ago, February 14, 2018. Because we are hitting on Democratic platform issues, and I wanted to start out with something that we all believe needs to be fixed. There was no better person to invite than Mr. Guttenberg. So, sir, take it away. I'm very sorry.
Well, thank you for having me. For those who don't know my story, real quickly, that's my daughter, Jamie, on the wall behind me. We were fortunate to have an artist take a photo of hers and do that painting for us. That's how we remember Jamie now, because my two children were at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas on February 14th, 2018 in Parkland, Florida. They were both part of the school shooting. Thank God my son came home to me that day, but my daughter didn't. I have spent every day of my life since then fighting to do something about what happened to my family and 16 other families that day, and too many other families around this country every single day of the year in America. You know, in addition to gun violence, we're going through this pandemic right now, and the parallels with COVID and gun violence and the response of this country are so stark. It's truly unbelievable. When I say to people, vote like your life depends upon it, in both instances, nothing could be more true. Because in both instances, so much of the loss that results from gun violence or COVID is preventable. It was predictable. We could have done more. We should have been doing more. And more was not getting done. Here in Florida, in both cases, gun violence and COVID, you have national and statewide leadership that refuses to put a priority on saving lives. They are refusing to do the things that will keep you healthy, your family safe and healthy. November 3rd, we have our chance to do something in this country that is going to be totally unique, and it's to really flip the script. We've gone too far now with this administration, and prior to that, a Senate controlled by Mitch McConnell that has refused to act in our best wishes. Florida, as is often the case, has the chance to be the state that will decide the next presidential election. But more important than that, Florida, because of the way we have to vote and report votes, we will know who won it on November 3rd. So if Florida shows up and votes, and if Florida Democrats turn out and vote, and if they turn out and vote now, November 3rd is when the election is over, but the election has already begun. So if Florida Democrats turn out and vote now, we will know on November 3rd who won the presidential election, because we'll know what happened in Florida. If Joe Biden wins Florida, and there is no reason he cannot, he will be the next president of the United States. Now, I don't want to be overly stark or overly dramatic. Our failure to get that done and continue with Trump and McConnell means a change in our democracy unlike one which we don't want to imagine. On an issue that matters to me, like gun safety, it means the conversation is over because they won't consider it, and the Supreme Court tilts further to the right. On an issue like COVID, if this election does not go the way we know it needs to go, there will not be a federal response that will matter to you all and saving those you love. That's the stark reality, and that's the truth. And so, if like me, you have people you love, and you have people you care about and who care about you, it is our job right now to make sure you're all voting, not waiting until November 3rd, doing it now, getting your voting plans in place now, executing that now, and making sure everyone you know is doing the same thing. We have drop boxes all around the state. Okay, so if you don't want to use the mail, get your ballot and put it in a drop box. Okay, but we'll have early voting that will start weeks before November 3rd. Do not wait till November 3rd. That's, if I could say, with every ounce of my fiber, the most important thing you can do beyond committing to vote is not waiting till the last minute. And so that's the message I want to leave you all with today. I know in the most horrific way, because of my daughter on that wall behind me, that our failure to do the right thing in elections has consequences. Don't wait. Don't make a mistake. Let's deliver Florida, and we will know who won the presidential election on November 3rd. Thank you.
Mr.
Everybody, let's make some noise.
Sir.